What's up, tennis fans? It is Main Draw Monday here in Toronto. The National Bank Open presented by Rogers. Nick McCarville alongside Ben Lewis. We're courtside. We're ready for the tennis, getting ready for opening ceremony here to kick off the main draw. And this is the first serve presented by our friends at Nespresso. This is a very, very good day in Toronto for women's tennis. First time, you guys, since 2019 that we have world-class women's tennis back here, and we're expecting some big crowds this week.
Yeah, Nick, can we call it a special day?
Because
we haven't had normalcy here in Toronto tennis-wise in a long time, and we're back there. Grounds are open, we have side court action, grandstands open, Sophie Stadium behind us, and electric tennis is hitting our courts with, as you said, main draw action, round of 64 starting right away.
Yeah, it certainly does. It's going to start on this court at 11 a.m. We're starting off with a bang. Simona Halep, a Grand Slam champ, she's going to take to court against Donna Vekic. But the day session also features Serena Williams, as well as Sonia Kenin against Sloane Stephens. What a huge start. That's just the first session of play here in Toronto.
Yeah, powerhouse lineup. Halep, two-time champion.
Yeah.
She plays great anytime she comes to Canada, so you have to see her against Donna Vekic. Great opening round match. Elena Rybakina just won Wimbledon, and she's over on the grandstand with a tough opening round. We have, as you mentioned, Kenin Stephens. That's a battle of former Grand Slam champions. Who else do we have? Krejcikova, Pliskova, first round. That's crazy. That's wild.
Yeah, it really is. Actually, you mentioned the grandstand. Rybakina's there, the Wimbledon champ, but it is a grandstand court for Grand Slam winners. You've got Rybakina, you've got Krejcikova, you also have Kvitova playing on that court today. Tonight, we've got Leylah, we've got Venus. We're looking forward to those matches. Also, a shout out to all the qualifiers who have gotten into the main draw, including Nuria Parizas Diaz. She's the challenger for Serena Williams this afternoon.
Yeah, that should be a fun one for Serena. I think we know she's looking for that match play. Just the one match at Wimbledon that she lost to Harmony Tan. That was a tough one, but she's been practicing really, really hard this past weekend. I think she's rearing to go as well. Leylah Annie Fernandez facing a qualifier in Storm Sanders, so that should be a fun one as well.
Yeah, certainly, and one more Canadian action too, right?
Catherine Sebov coming through qualifying, and Yulia Putintseva. That's an interesting kind of evening match that you can catch on grandstand. Sebov, a steady ITF player, but she's capable of an upset.
Okay, so we're watching it all, Main Draw Monday, here we go. And we were also checking in with some of the stars of the WTA the last couple days, Ben and myself. Let's check in with, we can call her a legend in and of herself, Venus Williams. What's up, V?
I just live in the moment, so I do the best I can right now. And if I can't do anything better, then I let it go. So, yeah, and I think it's just important to always live in truth. So when you tell the truth and live in truth, you sidestep the nonsense. To whom it may concern, bet on yourself because that's your best bet.
Good to hear the wisdom of Venus herself. We're excited to see her play on this court tonight. Let's go ahead and check in on what happened in the qualifying over the weekend, including, I think, what's become our favorite qualifying story in Toronto, Marie Bouzkova. Last time we were here, qualified, made the semifinals. That was her breakout run. She's now WTA titleist, having won in Prague. She qualifies beating, who'd she beat yesterday?
Oh goodness, a huge win against Wimbledon semifinalist Tatiana Maria.
Massive.
I think she just loves Toronto. 2019 semifinalist here.
It loves her back, I think, too, right?
Absolutely, absolutely. The pair get along like peas in a pod. And you look at the tennis she's playing. You mentioned that title in Prague, going back home. She's so tough to push off the court. She's like a backboard. So very intriguing opening round match against the Wimbledon champion, Elena Rybakina. So one of the best qualifiers through Marie Bouzkova. But some other great qualifiers coming through too. Ajla Tomljanovic is into the main draw. She can play some great tennis as well.
Yeah, she certainly can. Big hitter is Tomljanovic. Also Madison Brangle through all of those 8 qualifiers into the main draw. A couple lucky losers as well. Let's actually hear from Bouzkova, who's just got this aura about her when she's in Toronto. She's qualified once again for the main draw.
I mean, it all started in 2019, definitely. You know, it was like my first really big result, and I remember playing here, you know, like 3 or 4 matches, and those were like the most fulfilling moments of my career until then. And just coming back here, all of a sudden I get all these memories in my mind, like since the first minute, and yeah, just really happy moments. And right now it already feels like I'm reliving all those moments again, so that's why I'm just really happy to be back. You're so fast and strong on court. I love your game. I'm excited to watch you play today, and I hope you win this tournament. From Violeta Sabirov. So thank you so much, Violeta, for this message. Yeah, got the win today. Yeah, just super happy to be back in Toronto. Really nice. Just felt all the love already from the first minute I got here. And yeah, just really happy I got the win today. And thank you so much for your letter. Yeah, let's do it. Next one tomorrow. So looking forward to that.
We also just wrapped up the 407 ETR Family Weekend. So much fun for all the kids, including the Via Rail train choo-chooing through the grounds.
Choo-chooing as a verb, I love it.
Yeah, not bad.
Very good. Another part of the weekend was an opportunity for future stars of the game, including some locals from here in Ontario, to meet current stars. Let's have a little tease of a look at a special press conference of youngsters with Leylah Annie Fernandez.
Did you play other sports?
I played a little bit of baseball with my dad and sister. I also did a little bit of track and field for my school. I wanted to play volleyball, but I was too short and didn't have enough time in the day.
What got you into tennis? Was it just like out of the blue, or was your family always planning on it?
I wanted to be a soccer professional. I wanted to play soccer just like my dad, but he wanted me to find my own passion. So he introduced me to different sports, and tennis was one of the last few, and I fell in love with it from the very first ball I hit.
Who made the biggest impact on your development when you were a junior player?
The one person who made a huge impact on my tennis development was my dad. He was always there on the tough moments, when I was doubting myself and when other people didn't believe me. But he was always there to encourage me and to give me some motivating words to keep going and play tennis.
Okay, that was the weekend that was. Ben, we've got a big week ahead of us. 19 of the top 20. Iga Swiatek, the world number one, is here. We have both of the Williams sisters. So much great WTA tennis to look forward to.
Yeah, where do we even start? 19 of the top 20, as you said. Who are you looking towards? Because I see Iga at the top of the draw. We have world number 2, Annette Kontaveit, who plays great on the hard courts. Paula Badosa back. Garbine Muguruza walked past me yesterday. That was pretty cool.
There you go.
Where are you looking, I guess, in this section
Well,
of the draws?
it's impossible in women's tennis right now to say, this is my favorite. This is the person. I think a lot of that energy was around Swiatek before Wimbledon. But I like the way that Coco Gauff has been playing recently. Had a good couple wins, including over Naomi Osaka. We haven't even talked about Osaka, who's also here. So a tip for the win, I'm going to go YOLO and go Coco.
Wow, I love that. Are you putting me on the spot now?
Yeah,
is
come on,
that the
go.
idea? Is
Yeah.
that the idea? Okay, well, look, she won 37 matches in a row, 4 WTA 1000 titles this season. Is it lame to pick the favorite?
No.
I just think Iga is the best player on the planet on the women's side right now. And when she's on, she's so tough to beat. She has good memories here in Toronto a few years ago. I'm gonna go with Iga.
Okay, so Iga, Coco, what about you guys? Sound off on social media, hashtag NBO22. We've got a whole lot of tennis to play on this court, around the grounds here at the National Bank Open presented by Rogers. Myself, Nick McCarville, Ben Lewis, we're excited for a week to come, and we're with you every morning on the First Serve presented by Nespresso. Let's play some tennis.